happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on, y'all? What is up with the family? I know it's hella late, and I'm hella great, and we here. What's up, man? I know it's real late, but I'm up. I'm up working. Y'all up working, twerking, doing what you do. What's going on with y'all, man? On this lovely late night tap in. It's like 12:30 out here in LA right now. So it's like 3 on the East Coast. How y'all living, man? Hope you guys are good, man. End of the week. Hope you guys are getting ready to do your thing for the weekend. Just wanted to tap in with the fam real quick. I like to tap in every night, and I've been busy getting stuff together, um, doing a lot of promotional stuff for the movie Microphone Check. That's coming in a couple of weeks. We're going to be in New York and up and down the East Coast all next week, doing some promotions for the film. Y'all need to go get your tickets at microphonecheck.com. Microphonecheck.com, man. The movie will be in theaters Memorial Day weekend. That's in a few weeks. And it's going to be a historic, monumental piece. I want to see everybody in the building. What's up, Sister Brooke? I see you, beloved. I see you. And we'll get calls in a minute. We will get calls in a minute. A few things got to touch on. What's that brother who was a brother who got ambushed in his home down in Florida, man? A lot of people have been talking about that story. What's that brother's name? Robert Fort something. I can't think of the brother's last name. He's a brother. He's an airman. He's a military brother, man. A very sad story coming out of Florida, man. This brother was at his house chilling, and one of these Karens called the police, and I don't know if she sent the cop to the wrong apartment or whatever. It was the wrong apartment. So the race soldier was knocking on the door, but the race soldier kept ducking out of the way so that you couldn't see who was at the door. And the race soldier was like banging on the door, yelling, "Yeah, it's the sheriff! Open the door! Sheriff, open the door!" And if you look out there, you can't see nobody. You don't know what that's about. You would assume it might be somebody pretending to be a sheriff deputy. You don't know. So the brother, he don't know what's going on. He comes to the door. He has his gun in his hand, but his gun is down. And boy, that race soldier hit that brother 6 times. Like the minute he opened the door, that race soldier hit him. And they're trying to make excuses for the race soldier. And it was a horrible, tragic thing. A lot of people feel a certain way about it because this was a young brother, 23 years old, military cat, man. Real good dude, real solid guy. And, the usual suspects are doing their splaining. Well, he did have a gun. He shouldn't have came to the door with the gun. Now, these same people, these are these Second Amendment thumpers, all right? All of these people now talking about he shouldn't have came to the door with a gun. These are the same Second Amendment thumpers who run around here talking about hands off our guns. Um, you'll remove my gun from my cold dead hand on all of that stuff. They thump that Second Amendment when it's white. When a black person exercises their Second Amendment and they don't even harm nobody and get offed, their Second Amendment rights are violated. These um, alt-life people get real quiet. They did that with Philando Castile, remember? Philando Castile, he was a legal gun owner. Didn't commit a crime. Squeaky clean record. They pulled him over. He said, hey, I have a licensed firearm. The race soldier just took off on him and then was found not guilty. And the NRA and all of those people, they tried to pull some I'm white and I say so. Well, it looked like Philando Castile was about to raise his arm up. They do all of that I'm white and I say so talk. Just like with the brother who got off by the race soldier in Florida, they tried to low key say he was raising his gun. He wasn't. They try to pull this "I'm white and I say so" Jedi mind trick. You see, and again, these people talk that Second Amendment stuff, but when it comes to us, it's different. And we saw a couple of weeks ago another situation where they were going to a brother's house, and did the brother think that they were going to try to ambush him? Because this brother, they were going to try to arrest him and take his guns on like a weed charge. I think he had a weed charge or something like that. And they showed up kind of in force to take his gun. So that brother started busting on folks. He took out about what, 5, 6 people, injured about 10 total. Yeah, they ended up killing him, but you notice you don't see a lot of the Second Amendment guys on that one either. You see, they pick and choose when they want to thump that Second Amendment, and it's usually based on race. It's always based on race. And I would like for some of the alt lights to come in and let me know if I'm correct or incorrect with that. What's up, the freshest? Hop in, the freshest, and say what you got to say if you have something to say. And while we're waiting on the freshest, um, don't forget, man, the rally for reparations that's coming to Washington, D.C. June 15th. What's up, Fresh? Yeah, Fresh. What's on your mind, man?
Oh no, man. I'm just checking in, man. That's it.
Okay,
Late
so
night.
you, okay, all right. You
Yeah, I've been
request.
following you since man. My first introduction to you was King magazine, man.
Oh yeah, that's a long time ago. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yes indeed. All right, man. Thank you so much, Fresh. I appreciate you, brother. Okay, he just hopped in and just wanted to give a shout out. Shout out back to you. All right, let's get some of these other people in here. Let's get Najee. What's up, Najee?
Hey, what's going on, Tariq? Real fast, did you see that Ann Coulter, Vivek
Yeah,
Ramaswamy
yeah.
out there? Now he got all the smoke for black folks, you know what I mean? But he got real quiet with Ann Coulter. What you think about that?
Yeah, man, she made him look like a whole biatch. That woman sat up there and insulted that man and his race in his face. They were sitting up there, and see, I can respect Ann Coulter's racism. She's a suspected white supremacist, and don't act like anything other than a suspected white supremacist. I can damn near respect that. She's always been that. It is what it is. So she got up there, her and Vivek. She was like, what did they say? She's like, yeah, I can say that. No, she said, yeah, you're articulate. You're very articulate. Well, you can't say that about black people. You get in trouble if you say a black person is articulate. But yeah, Vivek, you're articulate. And she said something to the effect of like, yeah, I would have voted for you, but I'm not because you're Indian. And he sat up there grinning like a punk ass, and then start tweeting about black people. Boy, these people are so damn cowardly. They are suck ups and cowardly as hell. These people will not challenge white supremacy at all. They have thrown in the damn towel. They won't say nothing to these white supremacists, dissing them in their faces. But boy, they got all the smoke for us. Boy, they always got something slick to say about us. Yeah. Let's see. Sophia. What's up, Sophia?
Hey, I finally got one of these late night tap ins because I usually be asleep.
Yes, yes. What city you in?
I'm in Cleveland.
Oh, shout out to Cleveland.
Yes, because you always skate coming for Ohio, and I be listening. I'm like, why we gotta be in it again? So,
No, I don't really diss because I got so much family in Ohio. I don't really diss Ohio. Ohio is cool. Just it's a lot of stuff that goes on in Ohio. Them race soldiers are insane out there.
yeah,
Yeah.
no lies detected.
Yes,
But
indeed.
no, about the young man that got unalived by the race soldiers. That's so unfortunate. But my thing is, we got to understand white folks have never integrated properly into humanity, so
Well,
they're always removed from stuff, and they can do stuff to others. I don't understand why we're sitting back and not calling on our ancestors. We're still on our land. Everybody else is a guest. We need to start moving around this energy. Like
Mm-hmm.
straight moving around this energy. Because this is unfortunate. Like they think that they're gonna continue to get away with crap if we don't start producing justice. Because like Kendrick said, not like us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, beloved. Yeah, man. You know, we just got to get on code with it. Politics. What's up, politics?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Oh yeah, okay. I just want to know if there's gonna be a movie release and microphone check in Raleigh, North Carolina.
No, we're not going to have it in Raleigh. The closest I think would be DC for you guys. I think that's the closest joint in DC. So yeah, all of the cities are already listed on the site. Is that Truth Teller? What's going on, Truth Teller? Truth Teller, where you at, man? Art, yeah, hop on, Truth Teller. Come on, man. All right. This dude phone, he must not have paid for his minutes. All right. While we're waiting on him, let's get ABM. ABM in the building. ABM in the building. ABM.
What's up, y'all?
What's up, man? How are you, bro?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm good. What's on your mind, bro?
Hey, man. I just wanted to give you an idea for your next movie, man.
Yeah.
The first black man to be Secret Service detail for the president, black man named Abraham Bolden. It's a book about his life. It's called Echoes from Dealey Plaza, and how he was the one who ratted on the rest of JFK's Secret Service team, and how much they all hated JFK, and how they was all drunk and fucked up the night before Kennedy got killed. And once he went to the Warren Commission and told the Warren Commission about that, the feds framed him for embezzlement and had him sent up to like a loony bin, and had him in a loony bin for years. And they was trying to kill his wife and all kind of shit like that when he was in the crazy house and all kind of shit, man.
Okay. Well, I'll look into that. Man. I'll look into that, brother. It's kind of random, but I'll look into it. All right. Let's get Galore.
What's up, Brody?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm out here, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I had seen, like I kind of watch all your YouTube content. Like I've been kind of busy, so I ain't been able to really watch the more recent ones. But like I saw that you had touched on base about like the Drake and Kendrick beef.
Yeah.
Uh, how do you feel about like they was kind of dissecting a couple of his lines, right? So how do you feel about the whole Kendrick calling him a colonizer and shit like that? How do you feel about that?
Well, yeah. I mean, he said what he said. He said what he said, and a lot of hip hop bloggers who are non-black and a lot of tethers, they kind of feel a certain way about that because that can kind of apply to them too. So a lot of people feel a certain way about it. Yo, Truth Teller, are you ready? Archie, whatever your name is. All right, I'm gonna take you down because you're not saying anything. Let's get USA.
Kingflex, what's going on, sir?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm great. I'm a former Democratic shill. I was on that plantation for a long time.
Mm,
I still work in state government, and one of the things I want to share, I know it's off topic, I'll be very quick, is that there are a lot of scams when it comes to burials and funerals. I work in a division where we audit funeral homes.
yeah.
If your family and friends are out here buying what they call pre-need services, make sure y'all read those contracts, read that fine print. We have a case now where a funeral home stole over $1 million of pre-need services, and these families are trying to scramble to get their loved ones buried and things of that nature. So
Wow,
the scams does not stop in death. Read this paperwork and understand what you're getting into when you're dealing with people that pass on.
man.
Our land.
Thank you, brother. That's heavy, man. People. that people try to run scams on people in their time of grievances. Boy, there's some scandalous folks out here in the streets, man. It's incredible. But but listen, fam, y'all need to get your tickets for Microphone Check at microphonecheck.com. It's a phenomenal film, man. It's just good that everybody will be at the theaters chopping it up with each other. It's a great look. It's going to be a great vibe. I'm going to see everybody in the place. Microphonecheck.com. The New York screening, the first one is sold out. The second one, halfway sold out. So you guys still have time to go get your tickets and all that good stuff. And I can't wait for us to be in DC on the 15th. There's a lot of stuff we got to talk about as far as the reparations. We got a lot of powerful speakers, um, and we really got to talk about a crime bill, and we really got to emphasize that with the stuff that's going on. We got to say something. We got to do stuff, man. With these race soldiers running up in our cribs is one thing. If you go out and encounter a race soldier now, this whole thing, they just running up in black folks' homes, offing them. Come on, man. We got to start saying, hey, enough is enough with this stuff. And we got to start making demands and standing on those demands. Damn all of the plebiscite babbling and the scared talk. Say, hey, look, man, we gonna have to get the same kind of protections. We just can't have folks running up, taking out our loved ones in our homes. Y'all got these trigger happy race soldiers within law enforcement. That's something that black society, we have to stand on that and stop being afraid to speak on it. Law enforcement, as we know it today, has a bunch of white supremacists enlisted in it, and their objective is to get notches on their belts by taking us out. They understand that they're not really going to get punished if they take us out. So it's up to us to produce justice, straight up and down. We have to produce justice. Let's get Yapa in the building. Oh, well, I guess Yapa didn't want to get on. I thought you wanted to get on, Yapa. I thought you wanted to get on there. Y'all raise your hand if you want to get on, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's late, but raise your hand if you want to get on. Yapa, what's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Tariq?
I'm good. How are you, bro?
I'm doing great. So a few days ago, I'm pretty sure you've seen it, but I haven't heard your opinion on it yet. But that clip where Trump is giving like a like a I guess like a press brief in front of a bunch of microphones, and he was saying things to the effect of like, we're gonna have complete police immunity. Um, I think that's like a huge problem, especially right now when the police. I mean, they pretty much have immunity,
They already
uh,
got it. Yeah,
right?
they already got it.
They already have it. So that begs the question, like, what more is Trump gonna do if this is what he's saying? So I'd like to hear your opinion on that.
Yeah. Well, no, they're doing the same thing they're doing now. The police already have immunity. They already have it. Trump is just doubling down on the verbiage, but yeah, they already got immunity. The Democrats don't do nothing to police when they harm us. That's the unwritten rule. When they harm us, there's always an excuse. Oh, the cop was scared. We got to understand why he was scared. So, we got to be codified. We got to be on our square. We have to stand up and say, hey, enough is enough. You got a God given right to protect yourself and protect your family by all means. You understand? We're going to get Dolo, then we're going to get Rhonda. Let's get Dolo and then Rhonda. Dolo first. What's up, Dolo? Mr. Dolo?
Yo, what's going on, Tariq here?
I'm good, man. Sound like you're in Bikini Bottom right now. You sound like you're underwater. You all right over there, bro?
My fault, you hear me better?
There you go. What's on your mind, brother?
Yeah, just speaking on presidents, elections, and all that, I was trying to see what your opinion was on RFK, what you thought about him.
Yeah, he's interesting. Him and his people, they reach out to me all the time. They wanted me to do something with them. I want to say in Atlanta somewhere. Um, I have some issues because he's my my daughter. Well, I have some issues with him because he's kind of flip floppy on reparations. Because I've spoken with him. I've spoken with him a few times, and his people, and they'll speak on reparations, and then the next breath, and it's like, oh, it's not cash reparations, it's something else. It's a little bit too flip flop. He has to be more concise about his stance on reparations and tangibles for us. So I need to holler at them. I might have to see if they're down to come to the rally, because I don't want the rally is not a quote unquote political rally. It's not a political rally. It's a cultural rally. But we're going to talk about things that we need in all sectors of society. You understand? But it's not what I definitely don't want to do. Turn it into a campaign thing for anybody, because we just need reparations. Period. We need tangibles. Period. And we need acknowledgement of our culture. Period. Rhonda, what's up, beloved? Let's turn your microphone on, Rhonda. If you can unmute yourself, that would be phenomenal, Miss Rhonda. And then everybody else, if you're ready to get on, raise your hand. Yes, Rhonda, you ready? Well, Rhonda dipped. Okay. Rhonda dipped. I guess she didn't want to say nothing. All right, let's get A. A in the building. Let's get A. What's up, A? All right, Rhonda, you ready?
Yes, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, Rhonda. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Tariq?
Okay, hold on one second, Rhonda. We got this A dude. He has some kind of voice changer. Yo, A. Okay, you all right, brother? Okay. Why are you over there in Andrew Gillum's bussy? You calling from that man's boy hole. Get out that man's Bucci cat, dude. Yeah, get out of here. Come on, why he? No, get out of here, dude. All right, Rhonda, what's up, dear?
Hey, Tariq. So, I just wanted to just say that I will be at the rally for reparations in DC.
Yes.
So I'm really excited about that.
Yes.
Um, but I'm wondering, did you see the article with Jamal Bowman, I believe his name, talking about reparations? I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, and we got to see, the thing is, Jamal, he'll say reparations, but then he'll start talking about this all inclusive thing. They'll start including everybody, and then start talking about programs and this and that and immigrants. They start trying to tie in other people. So, we got to make sure the language is 100% with these guys, because we got people talking about reparations, but the thing is, they try to redefine what reparations is.
Exactly.
And we have to make sure every piece of the language is going to be concise, all of it. What's up, Scotty? What's up, man?
What's going on with you, man? Long time listener, first time tapping in.
Yes, sir.
Um, I wanted to bring to. I just jumped in, but I saw the young man that got shot by that suspected race soldier,
Yeah.
the military man. Now I wonder how they're gonna play this, because now if you remember up in New York a whole bunch of months ago, they kept what was that guy who on the train? They kept saying he was a military man, and he ended up choking out the black dude on the train. But they
Oh, yeah.
kept saying he was a military, ex-military, or military,
Hmm.
and they was trying to use that to promote him in a positive light.
Yeah.
Now, how they gonna try to spin this when this man has, from all intents, from the photos I've seen, that this guy has been a stand-up individual. They can't find any type of dirt on him to make him look horrible. Military man, very airman, and this guy basically opened up the door and executed him.
Yeah. Straight up and down.
So
It was.
how are they gonna say? And I'm gonna leave with this. I'm not sure, but once you United States property, ain't that a federal crime if you destroy a property or something in the United States
Yeah. Well,
or
they
the
do.
military?
Yeah. Well, they harm black people in the military all the time. Walter Scott was we think he was a former military guy, and they didn't want to prosecute the race soldier who did that. So
Right,
it's a
right,
real
right.
funny style dynamic with these folks, man. That's why we got to stand on our business. Liam, hop on, brother.
Yo, excuse my ignorance, people. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, Mr. Liam.
Yeah, as you can tell, I'm UK, you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
from the UK. I'm from London. I'm a mixed
Mm-hmm.
race individual. My grandparents were Jamaican. My other grandparents were um, British, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, when you say FBA, are you saying Foundational Black America, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and can I
One
just
second,
ask?
guys. Remember the three things I told? I'm talking
Sorry,
to
sorry for my ignorance. Sorry,
oh,
sorry.
for the audience. Audience, remember what I told y'all, the three things, the three tactics. Okay. Tactic one. Okay, go ahead, brother.
Oh no, I come in peace.
Okay, got it, got it.
Yeah, yeah.
So the
So
question is,
this question is, could you just give me your take or relay your take on what reparations should be and in regards to foundational Black Americans? Thank you.
okay, now you do know, and you seem confused about what a foundational Black American is. Are you
I'm like I say, bro, I'm from the UK. It's not a concept that you know what I'm saying. So I'm new to it. Yeah, yeah. And I come in peace.
right? A foundational Black American is just a Black American who's not an immigrant. We don't have an immigrant background. We're the people who are the literal foundation of America. We're the original descendants of slaves, descendants of freedmen, the non-immigrant Black people in America. That makes sense.
When Yeah, definitely. So when does that kind of cut-off point start in regards to who's an immigrant? And so, for example, anybody that came, say, in the 20th century from Africa or any other parts of the diaspora, as it were, if you're a Pan-African, that would disqualify you from being obviously a foundational Black America because
By
you can't
definition,
you
right? Just by
can't find your roots back to the slaves themselves.
because by
Is
definition,
yeah.
if you immigrated here, you're not foundational, right?
So would you? So I presume then you've looked into it. You can trace your lineage direct to slaves, and that there's like record of. What about if there's people in that can't find that direct? They can't get the paperwork or whatever. Is there any requirements to be an FBA, as it were?
Well, yeah, most of us can trace our lineage back. Our lineage has been very well documented.
So
That's
me, for example, um, obviously with my fuckery in my ancestry, it can be difficult. For example, once you get to Jamaica, you then led to. I know exactly this is a different experience to the African American experience, but once I get to West Africa, though, it gets really it's like a stabbing in the dark. You know what I mean? You could come. So in that light, um, if you can prove that your family were here, is that enough, or do you have to prove that they're actually slaves and they've got paperwork, they've got paperwork for land and so on? Not land, but I'm trying to say the different processes that foundational Black Americans went to get.
no, it's
Yeah,
it's not that complicated, brother. It's really not, man. Again, if we can trace our lineage back to basically the 1870 census, there's census forms that we are on, our ancestors are on. If you can
that's
trace
that's
lineage,
what's up. Yeah.
yeah, it's very simple.
So
Um,
therefore, then it's most African Americans in the country, right?
yeah, most foundational, but yes, 43 million foundational Black Americans.
So the message that you're carrying through, which I've been attracted to, that's why I've been following you. Is it what's the kind of consensus as to how it's being perceived over in America? This distinction between FBA and just you know kind of more, for want of a better description, inclusive, even though that would defeat the object of being an FBA.
Well, the thing is, that doesn't change. Our lineage is our lineage. The lineage that's a constant. That's something you can't really change.
So, for example, Farrakhan wouldn't be considered an FBA
No, he's not a foundational
because
black American.
it's from Mayans, isn't it? Jamaica.
Right, yeah, right. His family's from the
Okay.
Caribbean, but he's a writer and we love him. We have a lot of
And
respect.
he's part of the, one would say, I'd say, an alliance that could be achieved, once people like yourselves and organizations like this get more kind of soft power and like kind of you know what I mean, like voice of the people and that type of thing, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, big up, thank you for asking my questions, and I feel a little bit more informed. Big up.
Thank you so much. There was some tea and crumpet babble there, a little babbling, but okay, all right, a little babblish there, a little bit. All right, let's get a crom. Let's get a crom in here. A crom.
Hey Tariq, what's up?
What's going on, man?
Not much. Last time I was on, I was kind of my plane wasn't landing, bro. I was talking over you, so I just want to apologize.
There you go. All right, let's try it again. So, what's on your mind?
No, bro. I'm a huge fan, so sometimes I just forget to chop it up, bro. I'm just talking. But yeah, man.
There you go. So, what's on your mind, brother? I'm giving you the floor. What's on your mind?
Right now I was real talk. I was just calling to say what's up. Not nothing in general.
All right, man. Well, go ahead and
Yeah.
get you some sleep, bro. Go get some sleep. Shit. All right. This nigga making a booty call. All right. You don't call niggas just to say hi in the middle of the night, man. That's something else. All right, let's get Jerry in the building. All right, Jerry, where you at, man?
Hey, sorry. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, man. What's going on?
I'm good. I'm good. I wanted to address something about Somalis
Yes.
because that Somali guy called you yesterday and he was yarning. So let me explain what Somalis are. Somalis are the biggest failures on earth. The only thing they know how to do is starve and mutilate their women's vaginas. Ignore whatever they have to say. Yeah.
That's cold blood.
Starvation has made them. Starvation has made Somalis mentally ill. So anything they say should be ignored. You guys should don't mind anything they say. They are a failed people. They are the most useless people in Africa. They add nothing of value to anything at all. The only thing they know how to do is get online and be incels and scream "Jarir, Jarir" while their kids are out there with their rib cages showing. Ignore Somali. That's all.
All right. Thank you so much, Jerry. Jerry went in on the Somalis. The Somalis, y'all got to come on in and defend yourself from this. Jerry went in. Lord. Jerry said, all y'all know how to do is starve and mutilate the women. Damn. Somalis, y'all got to come on in and clarify. Yes, let's get it together. Padre, what's up, Padre? It's Padre.
Okay, can you hear me yet?
I can hear you. What's up, Padre?
Okay, thanks for inviting me in. I only tapped in about 5 minutes ago, and you guys were talking about that airman, the vet that got shot.
Right, right.
And I don't know if it's been covered already, but yeah, I agree. You guys were saying it was one. I am a former airman myself, and also I have the perspective of being a former police officer. So,
Mm,
so I've seen a couple of things in there. I watched a video that they have released of the body cam. And there was a couple of issues. I think it was a total execution, by the
yeah.
way. First of all, the lady, the general manager or whoever that lady was, she kept talking about people yelling profane things and her to slap and all this sort of thing, right? First of all, that's not a violation or a crime. That's First Amendment. But let's assume the police officer believed it was some kind of domestic violence. Okay, number one, you never do that by yourself. You wait for the backup. He went up there like Joe Blow, I'm gonna kick some ass, banged on the door, and then he took cover, right? And the kid that was inside, the airman, he answered the door with a gun. That's also not illegal,
Right.
but that was the setup. It was like one of those what you guys call Karenitis setups where they probably didn't like him in the first place, the brother, and they called the police to have him either jailed or executed, like they've been
Y-
doing for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
And anyway, tactically, every police academy teaches that you don't go to a domestic disturbance by yourself. You wait for your partner to get there. He told her to direct the partner whenever he shows up, and just a lot of things like that, you know. And I think that police officer should be fired and in prison.
Yeah.
Uh, the city's gonna have to pay a lot of money, and there's never enough money to pay that family for losing their child, the mother and father, and the brothers and sisters. And they're already talking about it on TV. They're acting like they're going to be surprised if some racial protests occur. I'm like, why would that surprise you? It's
Yeah.
kind of stupid. So that's all. I just wanted to chime in to make that clear. And I hope that family, veteran and his family, I hope he gets some kind of blessings for God to deal with that grief they go through.
Yes,
That's all.
indeed. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Very good input. Yeah, man, that was real janky the way that was done. It looked like that the race soldier was angling to do something. Yeah, it looks real weird, and we're gonna have to stand on justice. Maxo,
Hey, what's going on, Tariq?
I'm good. Maxo, how are you?
Man, I'm just chilling. Just woke up from like a little hour nap, whatever. And seeing you was on. I'm on the East Coast. Have you seen anything about this story down in Louisiana about the? I guess he was like a college student. He's about to be a doctor. I think he's FBA. I'm pretty sure he's like Gilbert something, Chris Gilbert.
Was it the guy who got drowned almost?
Yeah, yeah. His like, I guess he was there with like 6 or 7 friends, white
Yeah,
kids, and they like pushed him in, but they told the cops that he fell in, and a
right.
witness said that they were lying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're looking into that story now, man. That was a real janky story, and sounds like a potential lynching. That's why we got to be very careful who we hang out with, and we keeping an eye on that story, man. This guy, what's up, this guy?
Hey, what's up, Tariq? How you doing? This is Michael, my real name, out of DMV, out of Maryland.
There you go. What's up, Mike?
Hey, so just real quick, not to kind of go off topic, but I know I'm ready for the rally for reparations. I plan on being there.
Yeah,
Are you guys still reaching out for volunteers? Because I did sign up. I did the last. I was at the last one. I volunteered at that. So are y'all still reaching out or?
yeah. We our people should hit you up because Afro and other people they've been reaching out, and Brooke and those guys have been reaching out to some of the volunteers. So if you filled out that form that we put up, they
Okay.
should be reaching out to you within the week or so.
Okay, great. And then the other question I have, real quick, I wanted to do this last year, but 'cause it was so quick, it did, didn't get a chance to. But I don't know if there's a way I could get a PDF of the flyer, because what I wanted to do was to go out to like a couple of malls or whatnot and pass them out, maybe like in the weeks on coming. Is there any way I could get that?
Yeah, yeah, we got a new flyer coming out next week, and I will just email me, and I can send you a high resolution copy of that, and we can take it from there.
Where should I email you at?
What's my email? info@tariq.la.
info@Derek.la.
Yep.
Okay, should I put anything in the subject line, or
No,
that way you know it's me? Or
no. Yeah, I read everything.
okay, hey, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate
I
it.
thank you so much, man. I can't wait to see everybody out there in DC, man. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have a great time. The theme is "They Not Like Us." That's gonna be the theme. That's gonna be the theme. What's up? Who's his brother? Um, Simaki. Simaki.
Hey, hey, Tariq, how's it going?
I'm good, man.
Uh,
How are you?
yeah, fine, thank you. Been following, your work for a very long time. Just wanted
Hmm.
to answer Liam because I'm a Black European too, and I
Yeah.
wanted to let him know that the FBA lineage is different from Black African, Black Caribbean, and the others. So we have to stop, trying to link everyone together in all the struggles. Because, looking at a website called Voyage, where you have a list of all, slave ships that went from Europe to America, you find that it's only a small proportion of slaves that were sent to the US, about 500,000. The vast majority was sent to the Caribbean and Brazil. And
Hmm.
so that means that the big majority of FBAs are coming from the native Black Americans, and a small proportion is coming, from Black Africans.
Hmm.
So if we all know this, we have to remember that there's a distinct lineage when it comes to FBAs, and that, so if we're looking at this lineage, and if we're looking at where the vast majority of slaves were sent to, was Brazil, the Caribbeans. So just wanted to let them know that, because I hear many callers, trying to tie ABAs to other parts of Africa because of
Right.
that trade. And I wanted to let them know that the FBA lineage is distinct, and we have proof, about the number of people sent there, where the majority were sent, and that in fact the majority of ABAs are made of native Black Americans, and
Yes,
that's a
and
fact.
thank you so much. Yeah, I saw a video somebody they were circulating around some African chick, and I've seen a lot of videos like this where have y'all seen this family? There's this thing where people are just they keep trying to shame us for not wanting to call ourselves African American. And there's these people they want to shame us so because we don't want to just run around here Africanizing everything. And it was this chick making a video like, this is for Black Americans. You don't want to be African. You are ashamed of Africa. Look, family. We're so far removed from Africa. We had an ethnogenesis like any other group would. They don't go to the Fijians and try to shame them into claiming African lineage, even though they acknowledge their African lineage. They don't go to the Australians. They don't go to the Samoans. You don't go to the um, Melanesians, the people in New Guinea. You don't go to them trying to shame them into claiming the African lineage, even though they look like African tribes. There's always this thing where they want to shame us. Oh, you niggas hate Africa. You just want to be FBA because you hate Africa. But y'all tweeting and making those videos over here in Kentucky somewhere. Nobody hates Africa more than a tether who fled from there. So y'all try to project that stuff on us. You don't like Africa. You're the one who fled up out of there on the first thing smoking. You don't like it. You dig? You go far away from it. And for years we've been the only ones revering Africa, propping it up, trying to clean up the image. That's been us doing that. And now that we're saying, hey, why don't y'all do that? Y'all, since y'all we're Akatas and Jarirs and y'all got all this weird stuff to say about us, you go ahead and rehabilitate your image. How about that? And we'll talk about our lineage. And like, oh, wait, nigga. I don't know. Let's not do that, nigga. You know. So it's real funny style. K City, hop on.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good, dear. How are you?
I'm doing good. I just want to congratulate you on everything you're doing as far as the elevating the image of our people because
Yes.
it's important.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there's so much degradation and negativity surrounding us. But I was gonna say the Chicago Sky tickets shot up to like $300 a ticket since Angel Reese joined the league, but they
Mm.
would they wouldn't air her first game, and so fans called in and was like, "What is that about?" I think I know, but I just wanted your thoughts.
Yeah, you know what it is. They've been trying to make that Kate. What's that other chick, the white girl? They've been trying to make her the face of the women's basketball, but Angel Reese is shining through. She has more star quality, more star power. She's more marketable, and they know it, and they hate it because she's gonna leverage the hell out of it. And I'm so proud of her. They're trying to make that Caitlyn woman. They're trying to make her a thing. They're just really, really trying to um, falsely elevate her over Angel Reese because um, Angel Reese, man, is literally the face of the game. That's what's making the game hot. That's what's making the league hot. That's going to make people want to tune in. Um, and our sister seems like she's going to leverage that. See that they don't like when FBAs when we get a leg up and we start using our notoriety and our influence. They don't like that because what we do, we have a history of elevating other people. So when we get on and we get influence, we pull other people in. We got a history of doing that. We put a lot of people on and then we help out with a lot of causes. They don't like that. You know? They don't like that. We know how to make power moves and we know how to get the money we're supposed to get. We know how to leverage our power and our influence. Have y'all noticed, man? They've been going out of their way, the sports industry, to get foreign players, especially in football. They've been trying to get Nigerian players, and they prefer the Emmanuel Achos, people who they'll play and then do what they're told. They're not going to be out here being activists. They're not going to be out here taking a knee. They're not going to be out here calling out white supremacy. They want some good, submissive Negroes. So that's why they've been trying to go overseas to bring in people. We need another Sammy Sosa. We know that nigga is not going to rock the boat. He's going to sit over here and bleach his skin and be a nice, good Sambo. We don't want these FBAs, even though they're the most talented, they know that they're talented and they're going to maximize that because that's what we do.
My
We
women don't have that type pussy.
we gonna make sure we got all the bread we can get. No, no. Now what's going on, sir? Now you can speak. What's going on?
Good morning, nigga.
Oh
I'm
Lord,
in I'm in America because the women have fat ass and good pussy. My women don't have this pussy.
there you go. All right, I'm gonna have you work on the material a little bit more. Just work on it a little bit more. You'll be all right. All right. Let's just gotta tighten your material up a little bit. All right. All right. Truth teller, one last time, truth teller. All right, turn your microphone on. One last time.
Ass, you got to watch your ass, watch it, watch it. I say you watch your ass, you got to watch your ass, you got to watch your ass, watch your ass. Cause wherever you open up your pussy, just watch it, watch it.
Well, your mom is in there cleaning herself. Don't put her business out there. Let your mom do what she do. All right. Let your mother wash her ass.
In the rhythm of life, there's a melody that dances with every step we take. And in those steps, there's a tale of legacy, of culture, and of the spirits that guide us. Introducing Rootwork, where tradition and heritage intertwine. Crafted from the essence of foundational Black American rootwork, Rootwork deodorant is more than just a scent. It's a connection to the spirits of our ancestors, with 6 enchanting scents to choose from, each infused with the potent High John the Conqueror root, known for its healing and protective properties. Long-lasting and enchanting, Rootwork deodorant will keep you feeling fresh while embracing the spirit of Mojora, the very essence of Rootwork culture. Rootwork deodorant, where tradition and heritage intertwine. Experience the power at rootworkstyle.com. Let your spirit dance in the rhythm of Rootwork.